Welcome to the Smoking Grill Lounge. I'm Eric.
And I'm Dave, and tonight we're going to be reviewing the Rocky Patel Edge Habano Torpedo. Not to be confused with the Edge Habano Toro.
Yeah, the Toro.
Hey, get your hands off my cigar.
Toro. Well, you know. Anyway. So it's made by Tabacalera Villa Cubana S.A. Tavicusa. Whatever that means. I don't know. Kind of crazy. It's got Nicaraguan. It's made in Nicaragua. It's all Nicaraguan. 6x52, $6.55. Booyah!
Booyah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Booyah!
Well, it's a nice torpedo sheep. It's a nice torpedo sheep.
Torpedo sheep. Unlike a raccoon, it's a sheep.
It's a torpedo sheep.
It's a torpedo sheep.
It's a nice shape. It was wrapped well. It's concentric. I used the word symmetrical before in torpedo reviews, but it's actually concentric.
Like a torpedo coming out of a submarine.
Yeah.
The Sea Tiger.
Look into the torpedo.
From Operation Petticoat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kind of like that. Or like a spyglass, you know.
Arr.
Arr. We see you out there.
Yes.
So, it's a dark brown color. Rocky Patel, by the way. Rocky. Did you know that director Greg had a raccoon named Rocky? He actually owned a raccoon.
You did?
Honest to
Did
God.
you had a raccoon, Greg?
But it wasn't Rocky.
Yes, it was. It was Rocky Raccoon. Wasn't it?
That's what I heard.
And that was Smokey.
Smokey.
Smokey. Well, you grew up in suburban Orange County. How did you end up to come about, owning a raccoon?
A raccoon, yeah.
Pretty sure that was against the law forever.
Yeah, it's called a pet store.
You bought a raccoon at a pet store?
But it was against the law. How do you do that? I mean, that's like going to a car lot and buying a car and it was stolen.
I will say, I know one idiot that actually tried to cage a falcon.
Oh, really?
Like a wild,
A falcon?
Yeah, he said it was sick, whatever. Next thing you know, he's got animal,
Control
at his door, taking his falcon back.
Really?
Yeah,
was it a Ford Falcon?
It was a big falcon. But I mean, what kind of idiot would do that?
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway.
I don't know, but
So
So we're gonna call this the Rocky Raccoon, right?
Yeah,
This is the Rocky Raccoon.
It's like a raccoon tail.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so anyway, it's a nice
getting back
dark
to
brown color.
Yeah.
It's a rough, veiny, slightly
rough.
oily wrapper. Is yours oily
It
too,
is
Dave?
kind of oily, yeah. Look at
Hold it
that.
out there. We got the same amount of oil.
I think so.
Same hue of brown. It's
You
the
got a
same.
little bit of a nick on your
Same
wrapper
hue.
there.
Nick.
That's been kind of a thing. I read something where the guy
it's a
got really
thin
pissed
wrapper,
off
huh?
at Rocky Raccoon about.
Oh, you read that?
Yeah, that article about that
Yeah,
kid got all
but,
pissed off at Nish Raccoon.
Yeah, but I mean, that's. Come on.
I know. I'm just saying. I mean, the guy gave him, Nish gave him another cigar.
Yeah, but it's.
And the guy was still being a baby about
Right,
it.
exactly. There's always somebody that's gonna,
Ways you can please some of the people some of the time.
You can please.
Some of the people some
You
of the
can
time.
fool some of the people some of the time. No, you fool me once.
Just fool me once. Shame on you. If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
Shame
Fool me
on.
again. Shame on Dave. Fool Dave twice. Shame
I'm just
on
a
me again.
fool, okay? I'm just a fool. I'm a fool for cigars, though. I really am. Yeah. So, what are you getting up this
Anyway,
year?
so the wrapper,
Oily.
slightly oily, and kind of a slight molasses odor on the foot and the wrapper. Kind of consistent.
Yeah. Huh.
What do you think, Dave?
Tobacco.
Okay.
What word
So
descriptor?
when you can't figure out a good descriptor, you always default to tobacco.
You
It's a
can.
little secret we're gonna give you.
Yeah. I would
it's
just think, what would Sir Walter Raleigh do?
If you had a stuffed up nose and somebody hands you a really nice cigar, you go. Tobacco. It's
Yeah,
very nice
tobacco.
tobacco,
Exactly.
Yeah,
Tobacco.
yeah.
I got tobacco,
Yeah.
and a little bit more tobacco, and some more tobacco.
Very nice. Well, let's clip Rocky's tail here.
Okay.
We're gonna clip Rocky's tail now. Cringe, I'm cringing.
Oh my God.
Ooh, that hurt.
Oh, it got the shapes.
It's flip-flopping now.
It's flip-flopping along.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Oh, wow.
different.
It sure is. Now I'm getting the tobacco. Very aromatic, beautiful aromatic tobacco on the nice dry draw on this thing.
Yeah, it's got like a little bit of a tanginess too. You know me, I always get that pepper on the tongue.
Yeah, you sure do.
That's me.
Okay,
Like
we're gonna light these babies up.
I'm gonna take the band off.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. When you're smoking the Edge products, please remember to take the band off first.
Yeah, because it's right there. That's good, so you're not a bander.
Somebody we know lit the cedar once.
Hey now,
That adds a little flavor, doesn't it, Eric?
I did that on purpose.
Yeah.
I meant to do that.
Sure you did. Sure you did.
Very woody taste.
Yeah, it was very woody, very aromatic wood, right?
I'm just getting this like cedar thing all over this,
Yeah.
right off the light. All right, so I'm gonna let you in on a little joke here. So some number of years ago, probably after too many bourbons, I lit up a cigar one night with the cedar on it still.
Really?
Pop.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that story. It was a short and sweet story.
So I haven't lived it down.
You know what, though?
I think I did make a comment about how it tasted like cedar.
You know what, though? What's really funny was that you actually rescued me one night because of your folly. You did not let me participate in that.
Yes,
We were at the cigar lounge.
Always make sure everybody takes this. You almost did it.
I did. I was sitting there, and you're like, "Hey, you wanna check yourself for a second there? You know, take a look at that cigar." And I looked down, and it was, you know, there was that cedar on there. It's one of those Don Carlos 2008 anniversarios, and like expensive cigar. So,
Yeah.
and he did, you know, he had my back. I like that about you, Eric. You got my back. Yeah.
Well, right off the light, as soon as I lit it, I really got this like, it's kind of weird. Here I go with those strange descriptors again. But got some custard, like custard, cinnamon custard, like right on the light, and then it went away.
Like-
And I don't know, I've been picking up some of the wood from the, I don't know what caused it, but
Like a cinnamon custard.
custard,
Like
yeah.
flan?
It was like that eggy, sweet, eggy cinnamon kind of thing.
Well, we are in Southern California. They serve a lot of flan. So I'm going to say flan.
I'd say custard.
Okay, custard.
Yeah, it
fine.
definitely had that like aroma and the flavor that it's got a real distinct flavor. So anyway,
Hey, guess what I'm getting?
not getting custard, I guess.
Take a guess what I'm getting.
Tobacco.
Hey! God. And a little bit of sweetness, though. There's a little bit of sweetness in there. There is, but yeah, tobacco.
Very
Getting
nice.
tobacco.
All right.
Yeah.
So with that, we'll be back for the first third review. Welcome back to the Smoking Gorilla Lounge, where we are reviewing the Rocky Patel Edge Habano. You know, torpedo. I always have a hard time, like right before I have to say what cigar it is. You know, like
Kind
for
of
whatever
cringe
reason.
a little bit. Like,
Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
I love you, man.
I watch myself on the playbacks, and it's like I'm going.
You just, but that's the, you know, it's, you're thinking in that part of your brain, you
I need to
know?
writ it down.
It's like brain freeze. I don't know.
Rocky Patel Edge Habano Torpedo.
Looks like he's got gas.
I know, right? I'm like, oh. Anyway, sorry. Just thought I'd make that note.
No, it's okay. It's all right.
Okay.
It's just fine.
Anyway, so working our way through the first third, I have been getting a lot of graham cracker on this thing. Sylvester, let's just say Sylvester Graham would have
Been pleased.
really been pleased with this cigar, the way that the Patel folks blended this with this wonderful graham cracker smell.
Yeah.
This is probably an ode to graham crackers,
Ode to Sylvester.
as well as the Beatles, because of Rocky Raccoon.
Yeah. Ode to the Beatles. Was Sylvester in Tweety Bird, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Sylvester and Tweety Bird.
yeah. So,
Ode to Rocky Raccoon.
yeah. So, yeah, so there's a lot. And then on a retro hail, I'm getting this like massive cinnamon burn. So it's like a big pepper burn in the retro hail, but it's definitely that cinnamon
Like you-
pepperiness, spiciness.
You have like a bunch of cinnamon, you eat it, and it kind of burns your tongue, right?
Kind of like, yeah, if you have like a cinnamon candy or whatever, just something that'll create this quick, kind of spicy,
Refreshing burn.
refreshing burn, and then it goes away. But anyway, that's what I'm getting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So along with the brindled ash, I'm getting molasses and pepper on the retrohale. And the flavors, it's really weird because they're like on the top of my mouth and in my nose, but there's really nothing on my tongue. It's very bizarre.
So it's not. I mean, it's too kind of maybe early in the cigar to be oiling up and hitting your tongue.
Yeah, I mean everything's just kind of. It's not dry. It's not unpleasant, but it's just weird because when I do the retrohale and everything like that, it's just like everything is from here up, is where I'm getting all the flavors, and it's like that molasses and pepper, maybe kind of to your kin because we're different. Like, but it's like a molasses and pepper, which maybe equates to your cinnamon. So yeah, there's a bit of pepper on the tongue, but you know, and it just kind of comes in and then goes away. Comes in, goes away. A little bit of burnt coffee on the finish, and there's a bit of ammonia coming off the wrapper.
What is that, Director Greg? Back there?
What was that? Were you being Superman or something like
What was
that?
that hand motion you were making? Yeah. Okay.
What is this? What? You're doing that? Like fuck you or what? What was that?
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Anyway, so that's what I'm getting on
I
that.
thought maybe he was. I saw him moving around back there, and I thought maybe he was like signaling us that we're going too long or something.
I don't know.
But it was something else that I won't repeat.
I'm enjoying this cigar though.
Yeah, it's very nice. So you're getting a little bit of that young cigar vibe off of it.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, you know, and you gotta, you know, it's a, what is it, $7.99, $6.99?
$6.55.
$6.55 is the average retail price.
Something like that,
stated
yeah.
by
CA. We'll just go with
CA.
#CA.
#CA. So we got the a lot of the information from CA to begin with because
Number 7.
we're working our way through the top 25 that are domestic and $15 and under. to
And
start.
rated 90. Well, they're all rated 90 above for the top 25.
Yeah, so everything was 90 and above.
Yeah, and down the road.
Yeah. So, but for what this is, I mean, this is a, you know, so far, in my opinion, just,
Pleasant.
you know, yeah, it's really good. So,
Definitely.
and for the smoke ring folks out there, I always have to make smoke ring notes that pretty good creaminess to the cigar. You get a good drag going, you can get some good smoke rings going. So, with that,
I'm really bad at smoke rings. I'm
That's
good at ash, though. I'm good at ash.
Dave's really good at ash.
I'm good at ash, but not good at smoke rings.
Yeah.
Just saying.
That's, you know, you got to be one or the other. Right? So anyway, we'll be back for the second, third. We'll see you soon. Welcome back to the Smoking Gorilla Lounge, where we're reviewing the Rocky Patel Edge Habano Torpedo. The previous wonderful Sylvester Graham flavor I was getting from this cigar it's turned into more of just a kind of a cakey flavor. It's still sweet, not as graham crackerish, but you know, just kind of cakey. It's very nice. Here I go with the strange descriptors again. Okay,
Lay it on me.
I'm very sorry for what I'm about to say. Okay, so the retrohale, I'm getting this really strong, like bitter coffee and alcohol in the retrohale, and it's really weird. It's like really strong alcohol. So it's like Kahlua turned up to 50. It's really strange, or 10 at least. You know, it's like really bitter. It's like if they took that really bitter Starbucks, like, you know, very highly roasted, you know, coffee that's very bitter, and then put it in like a higher alcohol content in the Kahlua. It would be like a Kahlua Plus or something.
Kahlua Plus.
#Kahlua Plus. Yeah,
Kahlua Plus.
right. It's an interesting, very interesting retrohale. It's nice though. It's pleasant. It's because I enjoy a little alcohol, and so, you know.
Bourbon.
Just saying, if you know, if somebody knows of a product out there that's like a coffee liqueur turned up to 10, turned up to 11.
Maybe Rocky Patel makes a
Our
Kahlua.
Kahlua goes to 11. Yeah, so anyway, that's what I'm getting.
It's the Rocky Patel brand, Kahlua.
You know, that's a good idea, Rocky Patel. You should make yourselves a Kahlua. Call it the Edge Habano Kahlua or something.
The Rocky Raccoon.
And the strength is really picked up to a good medium body, you know. No, body and strength are two different things. Rewind. So the, the strength is picking up to a medium, but the body is still there too, getting a lot of good aroma and smoke. Dave, go ahead.
Well, the strength is picking up. Weird vibe in the lounge tonight.
It's a strange vibe.
It is a strange vibe in the lounge tonight. I'm still getting a burnt molasses and sweet flavor. I'm picking up more of the bitter coffee now. And the ash, I wish I could hold on to my ash, but my ash just keeps falling off.
Speaking of ash, is that something on your shirt, Eric, or? Yeah.
You know, Greg, Director Greg, every shirt that I own has got ash holes on it.
Wait.
I own an entire wardrobe of ash hole shirts.
Does that say something about the person wearing the shirt? Or is it...
Probably. It's my own line of clothing.
The ash hole line.
The ash hole line. You could sell shirts to cigar guys with holes already in them, so they won't feel bad about burning them.
They sell jeans with holes in them already. Why not?
So yeah, it's not a spot on your lens or dust on your lens. It's my
Ash hole.
It's my ash hole. Go ahead.
It's kind of hard to follow up.
I'm just about done. I mean, it's like I'm
my God.
I'm very happy over here.
Yeah.
Got ash holes on my left, ash holes on my right.
We're surrounded by ash holes.
I'm surrounded by ash holes.
You certainly are.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
No. So yeah, I mean, basically, that's about it. Not having any wrapper problems though. Like that one guy was talking about wrapper problems. This one is rather nice. You get any wrapper
Any
problems?
ash
there?
hole?
Any ash hole?
You get any wrapper problems, ash hole? Just go ahead and call me ash hole from now on. That's it. That's my new name on camera. Welcome to the Smoking Gorilla Lounge. This is Ash Hole and Dave, the dude.
Eric Ash hole.
Eric the ash hole and Dave the dude. Oh my God. Okay, so they also want to note that this wrapper is really picking up a lot of oil, so the cigar's heating up. So it's rendering more oil. It's beautiful, shiny, very
Yeah.
nice, shiny.
Yeah,
I like oily cigars.
I do.
You do?
I do too.
Yeah. All right, so are we ready to
Segue into
Segue
the
last
end
third?
of the second third to the last third.
Sure, we're almost to the. Should we just keep rolling to the last third? No, I'm just
Just
kidding.
really, yeah, pretty close.
We will see you in the last third. Welcome back to the Smoking Gorilla Lounge, where we are reviewing the final third. Pardon me.
Your pardon.
Of the Rocky Patel Edge Habano Torpedo. And this was the number 7 cigar in 2015 Top 25 Cigar Aficionado.
Yes, it was.
Hashtag CA, as we like to refer to them.
Yeah.
The cigar is picking up a little strength, although it's still in the medium range. In the body, the flavor is picking up. The cakey flavor is now just turned into a sweetness for me on the final third. Pardon me. And I'm still getting this kind of bitter coffee retrohale. A lot of the pleasurable alcohol side of it has waned, but it's just a nice bitter coffee, which is nice. And it's still picking up an oiliness, and the smoke is, continuing to pick up in creaminess and body as well, which is making it really nice for puffing out some smoke rings here. Dave?
Last third has still had that sweet burnt molasses throughout the cigar. The sweetness has been there. The bitterness has picked up quite a bit though. And I'm getting some of that bitter coffee coming through now.
So out of, what are we going to call these tonight? Smoke rings? What should we call them? There's got to be something we can call them other than smoke rings.
Well, I'm gonna give this thing 6.5 raccoons
Raccoon tails.
out of 10 raccoon tails.
Okay.
I really like the sweet burnt molasses flavor that was there throughout the cigar. And it's a cheap cigar. I mean, it's about $7. We'll just call it $7, $6.55, $7.
Yeah.
And the cigar stayed around a couple of sides of the spectrum. Wish it would have been a little bit more, but you know, kind of like the Toro, because I do like the Toro a lot for this line.
Yeah, I do too. I
Yeah.
like them both.
I
They're
like
good.
it a lot better than this one, but you know, we're on this cigar.
Yeah. Yep.
We're on the Torpedo. So, you know, I just kind of like the overall, you know, it just didn't really bring it all those flavors. It just had a few. So that's kind of where I'm at.
I'm giving it a full 7 smoke rings based on the flavors picking up. It developed enough flavor and body and aroma and all these good things. Flavor, body, aroma, and the strength is decent too. So, you know, it just kind of gave me everything. It seemed like a more expensive cigar to me.
Yeah, that's
which is
true.
kind of, you know, the antithesis to a lot of the cigars we smoke, and I'm sure you notice the same thing. You pick up a $10, $11 cigar and just go, you know. So this one for
A $7 cigar, you can go,
$6, $7
and you're like, well, I didn't spend $12.
yeah, and it feels like a $10, like a $9.99.
Or free Cuban. Eh.
We won't even go there tonight.
Yeah, we're not gonna go there.
Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Smoking Grill
He
Lounge.
does it all. He does the Twitter, the Instagram, the Facebook. So anyway, with that, we would like to thank you for joining us, the Smoking Grill Lounge, for the cigar review of the Rocky Patel Edge Habano Torpedo. This has been Eric and Dave bringing the truth to the world.
One cigar at a time. Thanks for watching.
What about